Right, good morning, gentlemen. We are live on YouTube. Thank you for joining us. 8 viewers on YouTube already. A couple of guys here in Discord. Uncle John, Nabiolo, Gary, and George. So we're starting to slowly set up everything. For some of us, it's very late in the night, very early in the morning for others. So thanks for everybody joining. Martin, I'm not sure. I don't see any reason why it can't be released. But then again, because Zibo's been away for such a long time, I'm not sure exactly what his plans are. You know, we need to obviously fit in with him. So we'll have a look. See, the moment we can release it, obviously you'll get my notification that I'm releasing it. So until then, you know, he usually puts 2 or 3 new things in there. Otherwise, it's also a small little update. We'll see. I don't know. Good morning, Andrew. Right, so as you guys can see, it's a fairly nice morning. A bit of foggy, misty situation. I see, according to the METAR earlier when I did my planning, we had about 8,000 feet visibility, or whatever, something like that. I'm not going to bother with that now. Do they measure that in feet or meters, George, when they give you the visibility?
I think it's meters over there. They give it to us in miles.
Okay, no, then it must be 8,000 meters. It's like 8 kilometer visibility. Still reasonable VFR anyway. Steve, I wish I could tell you, buddy. I don't know. We are waiting for 2 major fixes. And then there's probably a handful of small ones that needs to happen. But the guys that are responsible for those 2 big fixes that needs to happen are not available right now. They are preoccupied. So we just have to wait for them to come back.
And while you're waiting, fly the Zibo.
Yeah, fly the Zibo. That's a good one. Good morning, Steve. Nice to see you on screen again today. All right, so I'm going to continue doing my setups here. Hello, Christian. No problem. Yeah, Martin. Yeah, Zibo's been extremely busy. Wow, I tell you. He told me a couple of things he was busy with and what was, holding on to him, and it's big jobs. So we will leave it at that. Liveries, Skymatix. Take some screenshots. Right, so
truck ever.
I beg your pardon, sorry?
Best catering truck ever.
Yeah, best catering, I'm telling you. Full of good, wholesome turkeys as well, eh?
Yeah. Are you still doing your side business?
Uncle John is here.
Yeah, aren't you doing your tours, your safari tours?
Oh, sorry, yeah, I didn't think about that. Yeah, I gave it to another manager, you see. I just worry about the money coming into the bank account. I mean, I don't even know all the businesses I've got, It's just, as long as the money comes in at the end of the month, I'm okay. I'll go start asking which one didn't pay when there's no money in the bank,
Yeah, kind of sounds like a scam doing safari tours in Brussels. I'm just saying.
Well, this is the marketing arm in Brussels. These are not the guys doing the safaris. These are just the guys getting, the people to come do the safaris. While I've got little nav map on screen, I don't know how many of you guys have actually seen this. Yes, Bob, we're on our way and you're welcome to join us. I saw this the other day. If you go to Window and Style at the top, bring it down. There's Window and then Style. You can actually put it in a night mode. Look at that. Totally different. Never knew you could do that.
Yeah, didn't get browning great yet.
Had to get some volume going there. All right.
Ground flight deck fuel is all loaded up and you are
You're
good.
calling?
Yes, sir.
Hmm.
Are we derating engines and climb rate?
Well, why don't we find out? Let's do a quick calculation here, sir. Let's do this. I'll bring my Top Cat on screen here. So we're going.
Yes, can I make a suggestion?
Yeah.
If we do, we all do the same to maintain our separations.
Yeah, that's fine. All right. Okay. So I'm just going to set this. I've just pulled the weather. Okay. Let's see. Just need to make sure we've got the correct takeoff weights. Yeah. I'm not sure if all the loads have been done yet. Let's just have a look. See. So takeoff weight will be 69. Yeah, that it picked up on that. All right. So what we're gonna do is say optimum, air conditioning, bleeds on, anti-ice off. Let's compute. Alright, so what it's telling me is flaps 1 and takeoff 1 is what it would recommend. Okay, so it's not giving us a major derate, but we can use 30, I'm going to use 31 on the SEL temperature. Okay, so you're going to use flaps 1, takeoff 1, so no derate, Uncle John, on the takeoff itself, but put in 30... Sorry?
So it'll be 26k.
Yes, and then we're going to use 31 in the SEL temperature. That's what it says is optimum. I can change it for you. I mean, we can play with the figures a little bit if you want to, but this is the base for me because I'm heavy. You see, that's my big problem, and that's going to be different for each one of you because I don't know the loads that you've got, your payloads and fuel weights and things. So this is for me. Let's quickly try this. Let's go for a flaps 5 and let's just redo this.
I was going to do flaps 5, 22k derate, and climb 1.
Yeah, you see, for my weight, I'm not authorized to do it. Assumed temperature on takeoff is not authorized for me, so I'm kind of stuck. You see, I like what the idea is behind what you said. We've discussed this before. It's a cool idea. But then everybody needs to be the same weights as well.
Exactly.
See, so we'll just stick to the 3 minutes, Uncle John, and yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Apologies for that.
No, no,
I
no.
think
Just when you get to
we need
cruise.
to set up some flights where we're all identical, Nico.
Yeah.
We can use.
We'll look at that, Uncle John. Yeah, no problem. Sorry, George.
I said just adjust your spacing at cruise. Figure out what your ground speeds are and adjust accordingly.
Yeah. Well, that's what we've been doing the whole time. I think we wanted to make it a little bit more fancy, but it's okay.
Or you can change your cost index by just like, 5 or whatever.
Yeah.
It'll adjust your speed.
Yeah, we can do that as well.
Having different weights is more realistic, though.
I know. But then, if you have different weights, I mean, each and every flight crew have their own real-world performance calculator with them on their iPads or their tablets, whatever they use, okay? Which just means that we all need to adapt for it. Now, one of the things, obviously, is it's going to be more relevant in places like the UK, where they've got all those very low height restrictions during takeoff, I don't think, wait, let me not talk nonsense. Let's get this chart on here. I don't know if there's any altitude restrictions here.
Can I make another observation?
Of course.
The winds are out of 090.
I know, but if you read the SOP, the observation is that during the day, 25 right is takeoff, 25 left or 19 is land.
Okay. All right. I'm just making the point
Yeah,
that we
yeah.
have got a tailwind.
Yeah, but it's not that much, is it?
4 knots.
Yeah, it's winds calm.
As I
What do
said,
you,
it's purely an observation comment. Sorry, it's 5.
What are you authorized to, is it 8?
12. We use 12.
12 on takeoff?
Yeah.
Up my speed to 152.
Okay. Anyway, let's continue. Let's continue.
Call the truck. Do you want us to go to push the turn, Nico?
Yeah. If we can, let's go next door. Now I just dragged all of you here quickly. So the guy's not on push to talk. Just go to push to talk when you're ready. No rush. All right. Hello, 737.
Be advised, I've called the truck. Nico.
Thank you, sir. Uncle John? Right. I don't know where he is now, but I need to correct myself. Sorry guys, it is a bit early and I've only had 1 cup of coffee. So if you look at the takeoff calculations, I assumed when I spoke to you guys earlier here that this is going to be full 26k. It's not. Takeoff 1 obviously is not takeoff. So TO is takeoff, that's 26k. This is 24k. So Uncle John, if you are still somewhere and you can hear my voice, I had to derate to takeoff 1. I'm using climb at the top, and that's basically what this performance calculator is saying to me. So apologies guys, I did catch a wake up eventually.
Thank you.
Okay, so I'm taking takeoff -1 and climb with a SEL of 31, and then it said flaps 1, so I must remember that now.
Flight procedure.
Right.
Trim up.
I'll try organize one just now. I'm fiddling with a couple of other things here in the background. I'll show you guys just now. I don't know why this thing is doing this, but anyway, okay. Right. 244. There we go. That is all done. Right, I'm starting my APU, gentlemen, so it'll be another 5 minutes for push. Bob, no, we're actually communicating via Discord. Iveo will only introduce voice Unicom later in the year. As far as I know, it's coming rather soon. So we'll have to wait for that for communication. But we literally speak on Discord. All the voices that you hear on stream comes from Discord. So you're welcome to join us as well. And there's no prerequisite for Iveo to join the Discord or any other thing. Discord's Discord. So you can come chat with us if you want. The link is in the description below the video. Yeah. All right, Uncle John. Enjoy your taxi, sir.
Thank you, kindly.
Captain has turned the fastest seatbelt sign. We do ask that all passengers take your seat at this time and please fasten your seatbelt. Just as a reminder, we cannot leave the gate until carrying items are properly put away. All overhead bins are closed and all passengers are seated.
Any specific order to follow, Nico?
No, sir. When you're ready, you call out and you say, I'm going. And then what happens is we give each other 3 minutes. When we get to the threshold, you don't just take off one after another. You know, just give 3 minutes minimum. So we have good separation. And when you're ready, you go.
So,
Right, that is all done. This is done. Move over to that one. Beacon on.
Okay,
Flight attendants,
all
prepare
doors
for
are
departure. Cross check all
closed.
calls.
Ready
Thank
to
you.
connect.
31. Right, all of this is done.
All right, we've got everyone strapped in. Give us a ring if you need anything.
Thank you, Trish. Before start procedure. Ah, and she's gonna bomb out again now. Damn it.
Pre-flight procedure.
That's not what I wanted you to do, but anyway. And there she crashes. That voice engine is so irritating. It's Microsoft at its best with this crashes. You see, there's a trick. I need to start this voice thing before I start explain. But I had it running, then I closed it. Then I updated the Zibo, then I didn't start it, and it started by itself. So it's a bit of a mess. So, commands.
All commands and checklists aborted.
Yes. I don't want you.
Before start procedure.
We'll have to use the buttons if we really want to. Otherwise, we just skip it.
Just send her to the back and use Sarah.
Before start procedure complete.
I think that's a good plan, sir.
Ready for before start checklist.
Right. Let's just check on the outside. Who's where, what's the story?
Good morning, guys.
Hey, good morning, Sid.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Good morning. Good morning, Scotsman. That must be Scottish.
Long night or a good morning?
He got it all this morning. Good morning. Good morning. You see, because she didn't do all her job, now I've got to think for her as well. Shame. Ja.
Good morning, gentlemen. Can I have a com check, please?
I heard you loud and clear.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Runway 25 right, Toga.
Bye-bye.
Ready for before taxi procedure. Flaps 1 set.
Grab a coffee, Scotsman. I know the feeling. Grab a coffee. Right, so I'm done. We set to flaps 1. Let's go on. Let's go. Alright, so see if we can use this thing again today. I forgot the tow truck. My daughter is sitting here next to me talking all kinds of stories and showing me all kinds of things. I said to her, you do realize I'm streaming? Do you want to say hello to the people? No, thank you. And she runs away.
I go.
Hello.
Does that include me, Oscar?
Oh, she's gone, Uncle John. She's gone downstairs. She's not even close here. Come on, move it.
We'll see you next time and have a sad flight.
Bye. Sorry, I can't wait for your pin.
Taxi lights on.
LPPR, that's Porto, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right.
I forgot I set this one up for comparison. There you go. The one spyware on the right hand side, that's AVS from Flight Factor, and on the left is the free one from the org. So at least I've got some indication of where to taxi to. Go for it.
Cha-cha.
Please don't leave debris on the runway.
You gotta watch Gary. He's probably installed afterburners. It's work on it.
I know. Right, I'm starting my 3 minutes now.
Looks like both your maps are pretty accurate.
They are about half a second late, so you've got to just add half a second to when you need to make a turn. That's the only thing I can say, but they're both like that. They're just that little bit slow to get to show you the actual turn off. So by the time you get to the turn off, you need to wait half a second or so for them to just catch up. So you've got to kind of judge your turns a little bit. I closed mine, Christian, but mine, look, in the tablet it gets rounded, okay, and in TopCat I had 141 kilograms more than what it showed in the tablet, and that's just rounding. I'm not gonna chew off my pulse with my blunt teeth just because of that, you know. It's just not gonna happen. It's absolutely irrelevant for the calculation. The only thing that I've really noticed that doesn't work is the N1 setting, especially when you derate. It's always off, but the flap settings are perfect, or at least within 1 knot, which is exactly legal, you know. So again, I don't mind. It's an aid. It's not something that's supposed to be 100%. 99.999 is also good enough. Right, let's see. I don't see any other incoming traffic. It's basically us in this area, so let's send our message and line up so long.
Approaching 25 right.
I accept that the numbers come from XP UIPC interface. All right, so it reads it, and I mean, if you really want me to, I can restart it and I'll show you. It definitely reads it from the Zibo. It does get it there, but the trick is you have to get XP UIPC up and running.
Right.
Once you've got that, you know, you can draw it directly, which I did, and it was just 141 kilograms difference, which is absolutely insignificant. That's just a normal 6.5 foot guy, you know, that might have just had a burger. It's just a normal weight. I don't know. I can't tell you which one is more accurate, because in my mind, when we compare it to the actual Boeing figures, the Zibo is a little bit out. I'm just not sure if TopCat actually used the actual Boeing figures. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not going to kill myself or split hairs because of 100 kilograms. So that's rounding. That's something you can live with. Right, I'm going to hit Toga in 10 seconds or so, guys. I just want to get ready and then I'll shout it out. Well, now she's not doing any of this.
On runway 25 right. On runway 25
Toga,
right.
gentlemen.
Enjoy.
Yes, sir.
Good flight. I'll start in my 3 minutes.
Thank you, sir.
Takeoff thrust set. Throttle full. Positive rate.
Yeah, it's been discontinued years and years and years ago, but I've still got mine up and running, and I got mine when the iXEG was released because there was something that they had to change or somebody had to change for them, and that's where I got mine. I'll have to send you a copy or something then.
Transition altitude.
Okay, pushing back.
Okay. Christian, go into my private hangar, go to X-Plane 11, XP UIPC is in there. I just saw it. I mean, I didn't put it in there now. It's been in there for a while, so just throw it from there. Okay, so I have a question for you guys. Who of you are using Volanta?
I played with it for a couple days, but really didn't see the reason to keep using it.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. I just thought last night, let's have a look at it. So I updated this thing. I haven't opened it in months. And I've got it running here in the background, but it's not even talking to Iveo this morning. I don't even see any Iveo data coming through. Nothing.
What is it, Nico? Volanta.
I'll show you now. Let me show you guys. Display capture. I'm gonna minimize it or make it smaller so it can fit on the screen. Right, so that is Volanta. Okay, so it comes from Orbex, and it's basically got a moving map. It's like a logbook. You know, you can set up your airframes like STKP, and then you can track your flights, and then you can see that's me flying over there. It looks a bit bland because it's just not drawing the Iveo information, and I don't know why. But anyway, so it shows you your flight path. That's an estimated DD, which I actually don't like. I'm going to switch that off. It's horrible. Where did I see it? There. Alright, so what it also does is it integrates then with SimBrief. So you've got your SimBrief OFP that it draws in for the flight for you. It's basically a glorified logbook, and you can set up you know, groups and fly togethers and all kinds of things in here. It's got certain activities I see there you can actually follow. I've never even clicked in there, don't know what that is. If you pay, this is a freeware thing by the way, but if you want, you know, you can pay and get the premium one, and then they give you flight schedules and stuff. That's my aircraft database over there. These are all my flights that I've done, and then let's just zoom out. See, it keeps track of all my flights, and then if you click on, we'll just put the mouse, let's zoom in, go to that one, and it zooms it out automatically. See, but it basically keeps track of your flights. So it's a glorified logbook in my opinion, and it's just something else to keep you busy with when you're flying.
It's like a simple Edinburgh.
Yeah, but a very watered down version of Sim Toolkit Pro. It doesn't have half or maybe 3/4 of what Sim Toolkit Pro has built in. It's very, very entry level. And obviously, you know, different strokes for different folks. There are guys who find that STKP is, you know, too much. It's over the top. Some guys just want the map. Some guys just want the logbook. You know, that's it. So this is a reasonably nice logbook. You know, you can actually, when you go into the map settings, we can change this as well. Where did I see this now? So you can enable all kinds of things. If you've got scenery, you know, you can enable your scenery map, and there you can see now these little dots are showing my scenery that I've got installed, you know, add-on scenery. So it makes flight planning maybe a little bit easier, and you can decide I want to fly from here to there, you know. See all over the world some of my sceneries that are currently active. There's more. Okay, there's my sceneries. Sorry?
No, so Nico, what you're saying is this could be, it's let's say, a more simple version of STKP?
Much more simplified. But I mean, if you go to your flights like I showed you there, those are all my flights that I've done. And what you can also do if you want a quick start is you can import your STKP directly into here. So it brings your aircraft database and your flights in here just for a quick start. And then you can just play with it. I mean, it's free, you know, it's free for you to go and try. It doesn't cost money. You just register on their website and download it, install it, get it going. If you go into your connections here, that's where you connect VATSIM and your iVeo. I don't know why it's not working, so I'm not using the premium stuff. There's a lot of different things that you can set. So I've obviously connected it to X-Plane, P3D and Microsoft Flight Simulator. Scan your sceneries, here's your planning tools. You can tell it which format to show you the SimBrief stuff.
So if in my case, for example, I'm using STKP since a lot of months ago.
Yeah.
Any reason to change between one or the other?
Zero. No reason to change. This is typically for somebody that doesn't want all the overheads in STKP, or for somebody that's starting new that doesn't know any better. I won't go from STKP to use this. I mean, like I said, I haven't opened this thing in like a year. There's no point, because STKP gives you so much more, but different strokes for different folks. If you don't want all the overheads, then this is the best alternative there is. Tyrone, there's not much to do. Once you're logged in and you are in this position, what you're going to have to do is obviously run through all the settings. You know, just start at the top and run through all the little settings, you know, and see that you've got the right screenshot output folder and stuff. Once that is done, the next thing that you're going to have to do, no, that's not what I wanted to do, is go to your aircraft. You're going to have to set up an aircraft for yourself. Okay, so once you've got the aircraft set up, you can go to your map. Okay, I've already done it now in this instance, but you can the buttons will obviously look different if you don't have a flight running, and then you just add a flight. And then what I do is I import them from my SimBrief, because then I've got my SimBrief OFP on that side as well, you know, and that's it. It's very straightforward. What we can do, if you need help, is rather come to Discord and we figure it out together, because to make a dedicated tutorial of this thing, I'm going to have to relearn a lot of things and get the flows going, you know, so that I don't talk nonsense. But if we can work together on it, you know, we can figure it out. Come to Discord sometime and we'll look at it. I think that's easiest. So, yeah, if you're using STKP, there's, in my mind, no reason to move over. There's absolutely no point in it.
Thanks, Nico. Clear.
Yeah, you're welcome. I don't get it, why it's not showing the IVAO traffic. There must be a disconnect there. Let's just enable, there's VATSIM. You see, there's all the VATSIM traffic, and you can have Volanta traffic in there as well, or FS Cloud, or Pilot Edge, or VATSIM ATC coverage. You see, for us guys also using IVAO, there's no even, they don't even have the IVAO ATC coverage. It's just nothing. So, I don't know. Yeah, look, if you have Navigraph even, or you just use the IVAO Web Eye, you know, it takes away a lot of the reason for having this. So again, it just comes down to personal preference. You know, some people like it, some people don't like it. Some people want it, some people don't want it. You know? It all depends on what you want from your hobby. Yes, Steve, and then we've also got the EFB, the iVlasoft EFB that's now coming into play. So there are so many options, guys. It's absolutely, at the end of the day, up to you which one you're going to take. Hello, Arthur. Hello, Tommy. Thank you. Milan approached, and there's no ATIS yet. We'll have to wait for him. Oh, I've just remembered something else that I didn't show you guys. Hang on, let me show you this. If you zoom in close enough, you actually get a pretty decent representation of the airport. And this can also help you with your taxi situation, especially if you're not familiar with the airport and you don't have charts and things. So just bear that in mind as well. Bob, yes, by far, STKP, and my STKP is set up to be my right hand. It's definitely, if you want to simulate to the level that we go to, and you want to have everything in one place, then there's nothing that beats STKP, nothing. The other stuff, they've all got pros and cons, you know, every single one of them. But STKP is kind of like the one that had the vision to bring everything together in one place. As much as the other ones look pretty and work perfectly and all those things, if I didn't have my VA website that has largely taken over from STKP, I would definitely still be running STKP every single time I fly. No, without a doubt.
And you also have a tutorial, no?
Yeah, my tutorials are still available for STKP. It has evolved a little bit. I really need to make a new tutorial for STKP, but I mean, you guys are clever. You can figure it out. Just because something is not on the same page anymore and just move to a different page doesn't mean it doesn't work or whatever, you know. So must just use a bit of common sense to just adapt it a little bit. Now try see if I can actually put the whole thing on the screen for. Wait. Let's do this. There. Okay. Just killed those other fancy stuff for the broadcasting. Right. So for the guys that don't know this is STKP, and for the guys that know, you obviously know it's STKP. So STKP, first of all, there you go. There's the map. So it must obviously just, oh, there's an update as well. It must just download it now. Get going. I don't know why it's not showing. We can update it just now and try again. But let me talk about this for a moment before we do the update and look at it again. You see at the bottom here, there's my Navigraph. There's my web FMC. There's Active Sky. Active Sky is not running right now because I'm using xEnviro, but nonetheless, there's my route finder. You know, there's my flight aware. There's Avaya WebEye. That, oh yeah, that URL needs to change. We changed the URL for the website for the VA. See, there's Windy, you know, so everything that I want, I can configure and put down at the bottom here, and it's all in one place, you know. Let's quickly update this thing and come back and have a look at it. This quit.
The update anyway is solid mine reaches on version.
Sorry, you'll have to repeat that again. I did not hear that.
That the update only has very few
improvements. Okay. Doesn't matter, my friend. We're gonna quickly do it and let's see. Where is it now? Did it take me to a download? What happened? Oh, it is busy downloading. Just give me a second, guys. Okay, my Edge that I used to download this is now complaining like hell. It doesn't want to give me this download, so I'm just clicking let go. Yes, I want to keep it. Don't worry about it. Stupid. Okay. I'm going to show you where the best place is in all honesty to get your weather, Tyrone. Yeah. Your best place when you're flying the Zibo is menu, D-Link, IOC, reports, or requests. I beg your pardon, it's requests. Weather request, LIMC, send. Oh, just wait. There you go. There's your message. There's your METAR right there in your FMC. Okay, so that's the best place, and the reason is that reads the weather that is currently in your flight simulator. Okay, now obviously you can run this on the second FMC, so you don't interfere with your operations, and you can run it on this side. You know, just refresh it every now and then because weather obviously is dynamic and it will change. So let's just get it there. Why? I was hoping it would just give it to us, but anyway, let it search for it. We can go back to our progress there. So this is the best place because it tells you exactly this thing. But now, if you are flying online, D8s down here on Avaya, you click D8s and you click on the ATC station. You see there is no weather there. Then if you go to automatic Unicom, you've got your METAR that you can fetch for the departure. You can fetch one for the arrival. So all you do is you click it, right? And there you go. There it gives you the METAR. All right, so that's another place to get the weather. For me, I get mine here from xEnviro. I can do a search. LIMC, and I've got the METAR there as well. So this was taken at 0720 Zulu. Yeah, you see it's exactly the same thing. So this is another place you can get it. Then, believe it or not, if you go to the map and you go to an airport, obviously you'll want to go to the one that you're going to, but this is what it looks like. You click on that, you go to details, and there you go. There's your QNH. It's not the perfect one, but at least you get the QNH. So if you want to, if you're in the range of your destination, I mean, you can actually see we're not in range yet, but you can click on any of these airports on the normal explain map and get your QNH. That's another place to get it. For us in STKP, I did not set up my flight, so let's just quickly do this. Let's say load from SimBrief. I was looking for the button. Right, so this is now our flight.
But you can do that without having the flight. You have it down there.
Oh yes, at the bottom. Correct. Thank you. Yes, thanks for reminding me. Yeah, you can type it in the LIMC. And yeah, LIMC. METAR. There you go, there's your METAR there. And then if you scroll down here, there should be a METAR weather details. Well, it's not in a METAR form. Oh, there it is. There is the METAR, and there it even gives you the decoded. So there are 1,000, almost heavily exaggerated, but you get my meaning. You get the drift. Places where you can find weather information. The big thing with real world places like this is it's all very well you want to get you want to use a real world source, but the problem is this was taken at 750 Zulu, and in the simulator you've got to basically match it. Let's move it like this. Let's see. You see, it's not the same. It's not the same. So especially if you're going to fly with ATC or with other people, you're not going to play nice with them, and they're not. Oopsie. That is my knee. I bumped the trim wheel. You're not going to have a good time if somebody takes you to task for using the wrong weather information. And if this thing is wrong in the real world, because it's usually obviously ahead of the simulator, so it can take half an hour to an hour before this weather actually gets in your simulator, and by that time you have peed off quite a few guys because you landed against them, or you interfered with their operations because you don't understand that that you're supposed to be, playing with people, not against them. And the real world doesn't feature in this world. This is a whole world all on its own. You can't take the weather from Mars and say, well, I need to wear a jersey today, or I need to wear a jockstrap. It just doesn't work that way in real world. So anyway, so Bob, to answer your question, is the meter in real time? It will be in real time in your simulator, but I've just tried to explain. Sorry, I should have read your question before. You can clearly see that there's a discrepancy between what the real world currently has and what we have. So let's do this. Let's go back there. Show you. There you go. You can clearly see it's different. That was taken on the 16th at 750 Zulu. This was taken at 720 Zulu. See? So this one in the sim is behind that one. And I mean, if you allow it enough time, the simulator will catch up. But in the interim, you might have peed off 2 or 3 guys because you landed against them. You interfered with their operation because you didn't care. You just wanted to do it your way. So one of those things. I hope it makes sense what I tried to explain to you. Oops, wrong button. Don't worry, don't get a fright. We'll be back. There you go. That other button I needed to click on was a bit way down in my list. So there we go, we're back. So anyway, at the end of the day, my money is on STKP and it's free. The payware add-ons that you integrate obviously is payware, and you need to pay those providers to get it there, but the rest is all here, you know, and this is really, this will always be my go-to. And like I said, if it was not for my website, I'd still be using this faithfully every time, every day. There's the map. It eventually caught on. So here's your OFP as well. Here's your load sheet. Got a scratch pad, all kinds of things that you can put in here. There's Iveo, let's see. Probably need to, no, that was the pre-file, no, that's not it, we don't want that, that's pre-file, no. Map, that's probably.
To see the EBBR flights, you need to go to the light map. That is the only option.
The what?
Now, if you want to see EBBR flights, for example, the only way is to go to the light map.
The light map, is it? Live map, okay, got it. Yeah, but it's not working for me for some reason this morning, I don't know why. Ah, just took a while to load. There we go. There we go. Thanks, up yellow. But that's not me either. That's me. So many ways to skin a cat, eh? Many ways. Another thing, let's stay on here for a minute. Another thing, in Volanta, if you want to have the flight schedules, real flights, this stuff here, airline routes and stuff, you got to pay for it. In this one, it's still free. Right, there's your logbook. All my flights I've done. There's my fleet, all the different aircraft I've got in my fleet. And you've got the landing reports. Some of them you don't have the same love for some of these landing rates, you know, not as proud of some of them. But anyway, there's your flight tools. This is one of the neat things that I like here about the wind calculator. Right, so if you go LIMC, we're going to take 35 left. Right, there it gives you your METAR, it tells you where the wind is coming from. So this really makes it nice for flight planning. Really, really nice. And that's about it. Let's go back to live map. I better start thinking about descending. Uncle John? No, he's still muted.
Maybe he has been able to set up the push to talk.
I don't know.
You didn't come to northern Spain. Got about 100 meters of visibility here.
Ooh.
We're still taking it.
One 1018. Suppose we can just quickly refresh it, make sure we're still on the same page. Zero 1 8. Alright, so talking about all the different options, and I mentioned our VA website for those of you that haven't seen it. I mean, you can see all the downloads for the flight plans and stuff for your apps. There's our pre-filing for VATSIM and Avaya, and we've got Navigraph built in, which I'm busy working with. I still need to get the minimums from it. We've got the dispatch information summarized. We've got the whole SimBrief OFB in here. We've got our flight maps from SimBrief, and then we've got our weather. So there we go. See, you can jump between them. If it were, you know, different directions, it would actually change the graphic. Again, we need to make sure we're on the same page in terms of the weather. Are we using the same METAR? So 750 Zulu variable. There you can see now real world and flight sim have caught up to each other. You see, you can clearly see they're now using the same information. But if that is different, the chances of that being different is 100%. So you've got to be careful with that. Now, if I want my wings for the descent, all I need to do is scroll to them, and I'm using the control key and just running the mouse wheel to zoom in a bit so I can read it a bit easier. So we're going to take 200, 150 and 100. So it's 20,000 feet, 15,000 feet, 10,000 feet. 47. $352 at 11. Execute. Alright, then we're going to look at our fuel situation. So there's 1 ton difference between landing and where we are right now. So we're just going to compensate for that. So that will become 65.4. That changes the V speeds, and we're going to go flaps 30. So that takes care of that. And that's just the minimums that we need to go set. And the minimum is on Cat 1 896. Oops. Normal. Let me take that away. Some better. Right, 96. There you go.
Ready for descent procedure.
So again, there's many ways to skin the cat, guys. It's all about what works for you. Makes training difficult and interesting, which is why it's better to teach a principle, and then you just got to apply a principle to the tool or with the tool. Hope you understand. FYI, that is Zurich LSZH over there. Ha, I just realized my mic was muted. So I don't know if you heard me talk about this, but I just did the landing calculation. I'm going to use auto brake too. Don't need more than that.
Approach top-up descent.
I just love these mountains. Beautiful Alps.
Traffic. Descend.
Ooh, look at that.
Adjust vertical speed. Climb.
Yeah, sorry. It seems as I was flying flight level 350, I was going faster than you.
No problem. No problem. We'll sort it out.
Yeah, I just figured it out 2 minutes ago. So.
Adjust vertical speed. Descend.
I'm slowing down, don't worry.
Is runway 35 left still in use?
Yeah, I'm using that one, yes.
Okay.
And there's ITC. Approach. Which one is it now? 126750. Malpensa approach, good morning, Skymatix 001, descending 326,000 feet.
Hello, Skymatix 001, Milano, ciao, radar contact, stop your descent to level 200.
Stopping descent 200, Skymatix 001.
Maintain vertical speed. Descend. Maintain vertical speed.
Skymatix 047, continue descent 4,000 feet, 4,000.
Skymatix 047, continue descent 4,000. Descend. Maintain vertical speed. Descend. Maintain vertical speed. Descend. Maintain vertical speed. Descend.
Skymatix 26, continue descent 6,000 feet, on Greenwich 1018.
Maintain vertical speed.
6,000 feet, on Greenwich 101.
Descend. Maintain vertical speed. Descend. speed. Descent. Descent. Maintain vertical speed.
Schematic 0323, if you hear me, squawk 1000.
Abiola, he's talking to you.
Yeah, I hear that. I need to ask him to repeat because I was not able to catch it completely.
No, he says you must set your squawk code to 1000. There, he's texted you as well on Unicom.
Schematic 047, you are over Mike Charlie 741, expect radar vectors, right, heading 250.
Schematic 047, 250.
Descent. Descent. Clear of conflict.
Schematic 001, clear to Odina 3 Echo standard arrival, and you can continue your descent to level 150. And readable.
Traffic. Climb.
Schematic 047, continue on the right on heading 345.
Clear of conflict.
Schematic 047, heading 345.
Schematic 26, continue descent to 4000, on H1018. Schematic 26, correct, and from now you can proceed direct inler. Yeah, schematic 001, Odino 3 Golf. Runner 3, 1 Golf Sierra via Tixum, clear the ILS, Zulu approach runway 28, report established.
We can descend, he said. Sorry, won't work if we don't set that. I don't know where it is, so let's just do it.
Schematic 047, reduce speed to 210.
Schematic 047, speed 210.
Schematic 26, stop descent 50. Stop descent 50. Schematic 0323 left 165. Skymatix 0323.
Abiola is looking for you.
Yep, I was reaching. I'm talking to them via the chat.
Text, okay.
Hi guys.
Hello.
Skymatix 047, reduce speed to 200, 200.
Skymatix 047, speed 200.
Skymatix 0323, where you are proceeding, left now, 145, 145. And Skymatix 26, descent 4000 via inlet, ILS, whiskey approach runway 35 left, report established.
You're too soft, I can't hear you, sorry.
I'm gonna send you a couple photos.
Okay.
Skymatix 001, continue descent to level 90, stop your descent to level 90.
Stopping descent at level 90, Skymatix 001.
1,000 to go.
1,000 to go.
Skymatix 047, right 350, clear the ILS, whiskey approach runway 35 left, report established, number 2.
Skymatix 047, right 350, report when established on the ILS, 35 left.
Flight level 100. Landing light switches on.
1,000 to go.
1,000 to level off.
Milano radar, good afternoon, Skymatix 0905, flight level 220, descending 3,000 feet, inbound ODINA.
Hello, Skymatix 095, radar contact, clear to ODINA 3 Golf arrival, descend and maintain flight level 200, 200.
ODINA 3 Golf and flight level 200, Skymatix 0905.
Antonio.
Skymatix 001, you can continue now, descend 6,000 feet on QNH 1018.
QNH 1018, 6,000 feet, Skymatix 001. Antonio, I don't look at things like that unless somebody brings it under my attention, for the simple reason that I know that aircraft don't drive on rails, and with weather anything is possible. Okay, I mean, you're going to have ups and downs and a little bit of rolling and shaking and all kinds of things. So unless it is a major crisis, I won't even notice it, because in my mind aircraft just don't ride on rails.
Approaching transition. Transition level. Ready for
1,000 to go.
approach checklist. 1,000 to level off.
Skymatix 095, you can continue now your descent to flight level 150.
Flight level 150, Skymatix 0905.
Skymatix 0323, descend and maintain flight level 150. And Skymatix 26, confirm established.
Established on ILS 35 left, Skymatix.
Skymatix 26, roger, and 5 miles proceeding from touchdown, runway 35 left, clear to land, variable 2 knots.
There's a land, 35 left, come back.
Skymatix 001, continue descend 4,000 feet. After exit, proceed direct inler.
We're going down to 4,000 feet, Skymatix 001. Stand by on the waypoints, please.
Skymatix 26, be careful, we are landing on 35 right, not 35 left.
Inler. Can you repeat the directive for Skymatix 001, sir?
Yeah, after Isita is the next waypoint. You can proceed direct inler, is the initial approach fix for the 35 left.
Thank you, sir. We got it. Skymatix 001. After ESITE, we are going directly to inler, Skymatix 001. That's it.
Skymatix 047 established, 35 left.
Skymatix 047, roger that. Reduce to the main approach speed, continued approach. You are number 2.
Yeah, I was just thinking, I just spoke to Antonio.
047 cleared for the approach.
I just mentioned the stuff to Antonio.
1 Golf Sierra confirm established.
And the next moment it's bumpy.
Roger that, 8 miles proceeding from touchdown, runway 28 clear to land, QNH 1018, variable 2 knots. Skymatix 0323, continue right on heading 165. Yeah, heading 165, 165. Skymatix 047, runway 35 left, clear to land, variable 2 knots.
I gotta take off.
Skymatix
Okay,
047
bye-bye, George.
runway 35 left.
Skymatix 001, descend 4,000 to intercept.
4,000 to intercept, Skymatix 001. I thought it was going down, my bad. Sorry.
Skymatix 095, continue descend level 90.
Side level 90, Skymatix 095.
Flaps 1 set.
Skymatix 0323, continue right by 5 degrees, so heading 170.
Thank you, Scotsman.
To level off.
1,000 to go.
Stabilizer capture.
Skymatix 095, continue descend and maintain 6,000, QNH 1018.
6,000 feet, QNH 1018, Skymatix 095.
Skymatix 0323, continue descend 6,000 feet on QNH 1018.
Skymatix 047, runway vacated.
Skymatix 047, roger that. Welcome to Malpensa, stand of choice.
Skymatix 047, thank you for your service, sir. Stand from my own choice.
Skymatix 0323, continue descend 6,000 feet, QNH 1018. Correct.
Flaps 5 set. Glide slope capture.
Skymatix 001 on the ILS, runway 35 left.
Skymatix 001, roger that. 9 miles proceeding from station on 35 left, clear to land, wind variable 2 knots.
Thank you, sir. Clear to land 35 left, Skymatix 001.
Runway 31 Golf Sierra, ground time at 42, and stand of choice, welcome to Milano Bergamo.
Radio altimeter.
Skymatix 095, and descend 4,000 feet.
4,000 feet, Skymatix 095.
Flaps 25 set. Flaps 30 set. Ready for landing checklist.
Skymatix 095, from the present proceed direct to Mike Charlie 420. Mike Charlie 420.
Direct Mike Charlie 420, Skymatix 095.
1,000. 1,000 feet, stabilized with SuperChat suit set.
Skymatix 0323, continue descend 4,000 feet.
Approaching 35 left.
Gary?
Yes.
See, you're standing here on the grass. Did you crash or land?
500. Clear to land runway 35 left.
Ouch. Okay. Sorry to hear that.
400.
Flaps 25
300. Approaching decision height. 200. Minimums. 100.
That confused me as well.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Skymatix 0323, continue left on heading 075. Left heading 075.
Great landing. You are professional.
Yeah, that was a cool landing. Wow.
Yeah, same here. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the flight.
Skymatix 001, runway vacated.
I lost my throttles about 5.
Skymatix 001, roger that, ground time 46. Welcome to Malpensa, stand of choice.
Thank you, sir, and thank you for your service. Stand of choice, Skymatix 001.
Welcome.
Oh, that was really, really nice. Hey, Steve, thank you so much for the contribution. Wow. Yeah, I always appreciate it when I get a little bit of help, dude. Thank you so much. Man, I like this flight.
095, continuation for Cal.
ATC was good.
Yeah.
Descent 4000, Skymatix 09.
I wasn't prepared for him to give me all the shortcuts and the changes.
Skymatix 095, no speed restriction.
There were two instances, Uncle John, where he caught me a little bit. I had to go think of it. Then go find those waypoints.
Always appreciated by us all.
Skymatix 0323.
Gary, you're very soft on your side. Can you boost yourself a bit?
5.
Yeah, he direct Endler. Gave me direct Endler and bypassed John.
Okay. I don't mind it. I was just not expecting it, so I was not prepared at all.
I wasn't prepared either. Then I lost my control of my throttles right at the last 4.
Skymatix 095 via inlet, clear ILS.
Ah, that's not nice.
5 left. Report established.
No, but it's happening.
Clear to ILS, runway 35 left, will report established, Skymatix 0905.
You going on your travels, Nico?
No, sir. I'm looking for a place to park. It looks like I'm ending at the backside of this airport. There's no connector to the other side. So, guess what? I am on my travels. Uncle John, you were right.
Thank you. I wasn't going to argue.
I'm going to follow this line and just park there somewhere in front, somewhere.
Thank you guys, I'm going to bed.
Okay, sleep well, Gary. Enjoy.
Bye.
Bye, Gary.
See, Uncle John, what you didn't know is there's a whole private airport arrival hall just for me, right here in front of me. See there?
And absolutely, why not?
Yeah, you see. Now I can call the limo. And it won't look strange. It will actually fit.
You wouldn't let it lie, would you?
No.
Tower, good morning. Bluemed 4633, check radio.
Bluemed 4633, Milano, ciao, loud and clear.
So, okay, you got the limo, but I suppose all your passengers...
Roger, Bluemed 46.
No, we've got the luxury bus. It even comes with USB ports to charge your phones. It's got an air conditioner. Sir, we take care of our people.
Of course,
don't
sir.
worry.
Clear to destination Lima Echo Zulu via Trezzo 6 Papa departure, Voghera 6 uniform transition, out of runway 28, initial climb 6000, squawk, standby for squawk. Sorry, 0020.
Clear to destination via Treso 6 Papa, transition BEGAR 6 uniform, out of runway 28,
yeah, this is what it looks like if you see it in real world. It's
correct,
big.
Blumet 4633, Queen H on Bergamo is 1018, when ready, pulse and start approved.
QNH here 1018, and when ready, push and start approved, Blumet 4633, thank you.
Skymatix 0323, no speed restriction, you can maintain high speed as long as you can, and on present heading clear ILS whiskey approach, only 35 left, report to status.
Skymatix 095, established runway 35 left.
Skymatix 095, roger that, 10 miles proceeding from traffic now, runway 35 left, clear for that, wind variable 2 knots.
10 miles to touchdown, cleared ILS runway 35 left, Skymatix 095.
Non ti aspetto bene.
You know what?
Dai, 3-1 go set up.
No, I did switch on.
Ciao a te, grazie mille.
Ah, there they are. Steps and all. There we go. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching and flying with and joining us for all the fun. I hope you guys have a blessed Saturday morning and afternoon to come. And we'll speak with you guys later.
Thank you kindly, Nick. Nice flight.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Ready
Bye,
for
guys.
shutdown checklist.